happy be a Shadowlight artist. I'm always have been interested in art.
Well, I really like it. It's really make you feel proud. It's something to do in my life.
I hope to be with the Shadowlight Artists for many years to come.
Shadowlight is more independent the artist.
It's really interesting, really makes you feel you've achieved something. It's really good that you put your talents to good use.
Digital Youth established itself during mid-2012 with a group of 14 to 19-year-old filmmakers wanting to learn the basics of filmmaking. These include things like shooting dramas.
Stephen, you okay? You in trouble?
It's Benny.
Get in now.
Shooting documentaries.
Hi, I'm Natalie and I'm here from Free Oxford at the Oxford Ice Rink to find out more about the ice hockey sessions that take place here. It's just fun.
It's fun.
Because it's fun and it's good exercise.
And have taken part in live events. What the group is currently working on at the moment involves making e-cards with the use of Adobe Illustrator and character animation for this year's Christmas Light Night event.
At the moment we're doing Illustrator Animate, so we're designing characters for Christmas e-cards for the general public.
At the moment I'm working on an animation for some Christmas cards, a penguin. Doesn't really have a name yet, I'm not sure if it ever will.
I'm just completing my character for the Christmas cards that we're going to make.
So currently I'm working on a character to animate for the Christmas lunch show.
The importance of digital youth is to ensure that youngsters have more promising careers in this field and that they can also use their creative side in terms of filming, script writing and even editing, just to help develop their skills and also help them build portfolios.
We began about 6 years ago. Well, each person brings in their own work, so it varies enormously week to week. Ideally what we want is for people to start with an outline and then develop it from there. Ultimately they bring in actual chunks of script and we work through it and we critique it. That's really what we spend our time doing. We critique each other's work to make it better. TJ's just brought in a short and we're working on the outline for a screenplay called The Art Thief.
And there's also a short that's being workshopped at the moment. They've got some actors who've just auditioned and they're going to workshop that. It's getting work done to a better standard than we would have done it otherwise. It's great to have a focus. People enjoy working to the Monday night group. They've got a deadline. It's going to be discussed and worked through and critiqued and analysed and improved. And screenwriting is a collaborative process, and this group enables the writer to break out of their isolation and be part of a collaborative process.
But we could also collaborate with filmmakers, people who actually want to make film, and they have come along from time to time, and we do our best to help them.
Open Screen set up about 5 years ago, and the aim of it is to make sure that there's a venue where people can come and show the films that they're working on and that they've finished and get feedback. It's a friendly event where you can meet people over drinks and food at the interval. And the structure of Open Screen is that you come along with up to 10 minutes of footage to show, and then it's discussed for up to 10 minutes. So that's both you asking the audience questions, but also the audience asking you questions about which camera you used or why you chose to do your film in that way. And all sorts of experts have turned up at here in terms of, we've had musicians and colour correctionists who've turned up and sometimes helped people on projects, and lots of ideas are circulated around. It's good fun, you meet local filmmakers, and we'd love to see more people coming along next year.
Hi, my name is John Twycross, and along with Darius Diala, we co-manage a group called Digital Creatives Oxford. Over the past 10 years we've had networking events, speakers and social nights looking at different aspects of creative technology and their application. We've been supported by Film Oxford in hosting these events, and also the involvement of some of the personnel there with running and managing this group. So we're continuing to schedule events which should support creatives and link them together in the area, and just really keep everyone up to date with where things are in the industry.
Poppadom Pictures started a couple of years ago. It really just came out of a bit of collaboration between the local residents and Film Oxford when we had a Howard Street street party. Garon very kindly said that we could use Film Oxford to screen a film after the street party, and it was such a success and so popular that we thought it would be great to try and do this as a regular thing. So Film Oxford helped us get set up and get our license to screen films, and we decided that we would have a format where we'd show a children's film after school on a Friday afternoon. We'd serve curry and pizza after this, just charging for this and not for the rest of the evening, and then we'd screen an adult's film later. And it's proved to be very popular. We've been amazed by the number of people that have come along, and the way that word has spread way beyond Howard Street. Poppadom Pictures has really kind of grown. Initially we were only showing films every couple of months, but we were very pleased to get some funding from Film Hub South East this year, and this has enabled us to have more frequent screenings and also to put on some special events. One of the particularly notable events was a screening that we held at Pegasus Theatre in October, and we showed a documentary by a filmmaker who's based in Oxford, James Blumell, who made a series of documentaries for the BBC called Exodus: A Journey into Europe, and these followed the lives of refugees, and it proved to be a very moving event, and we had an amazing turnout for this. We'd also shown a children's film that was really about empathy. We felt that we wanted the whole event to be really about trying to understand others. So this has kind of really influenced how we're thinking about the way we might move forward with Poppadom Pictures. We've been showing international films over the last year, very much thinking about how watching films about another culture, another country, it offers a window into different ways of life. Now we're thinking we'll carry on these international themes into next year. One of the special events we've got planned is a fundraiser for rebuilding in Nepal, which we felt was something that was really appropriate for us to do, as our curries have been provided by the local Nepalese restaurant, and so we're hoping to collaborate with them for this event in the new year.